Okay. Alright, so I forgot to film earlier, but this is where I'm at right now. Timing belt's on. We went through that in the last video, well, in the last scene. And the brackets are on. AC compressor bracket, alternator bracket times 2. The power steering bracket's on. So, right now, I am getting ready to put on the timing cover after I pull out the pin to adjust the tension on the timing belt. Then the cover will go, well, then the mount will go on, then the cover will go on. And then from there, the alternator should be dry because I cleaned it, except I forgot to film that, but I cleaned the alternator. You probably saw it when it came off. It was just like pitch black and gross. But now it's nice and clean. And I feel a lot better about that. So, cool. So yeah, once the timing cover is on, the alternator is going to go on. Power steering pump's going to go on. The cover's going to go on. Spark plugs will go in. And from then, it's actually ready to go inside the car. I'll probably wait to do intake manifold because it's just easier to maneuver around the harness and all that with the intake manifold off. So I might wait to do intake manifold till the engine's in the car. But once the timing cover's on, alternator's on, power steering pump's on, it's ready to go in the car. So we're almost there. Oh, and also the exhaust manifolds. I forgot about that. So those will go on actually probably next. Got the EGR on already. So exhaust manifolds will probably go on next. And then from there, it's just finishing up the cover. I didn't put it on yet because this has a bit of slack. And I'm just not sure if that's good. Me and Ben tried for like quite a while to get this slack out, and we haven't gotten it out yet. Right here's where all the slack should be. This is pretty good. This is pretty good. But right here, it's a little iffy. So I'm gonna, assess that. See if I can find a deflection, ½ inch either which way, and go from there. Because when I did it previously on the old engine, I actually had a service write-up from Mazda because I was working at a shop at the time, so I had access to it. And I think I threw that away when I was cleaning out my drawer. So, yeah. But so that's where I'm at right now, and it's going pretty good. I'm pretty excited about it. It's coming along pretty well. I didn't film the cleaning process and putting on the brackets because I was just really excited to get started on the work. I was watching a John Hill video, and he just really inspires me to get out there and do work. So that's why that part didn't get filmed. But we're here now. I'm filming now, so you guys can check this out with me, and we can learn together, we can build together, and we're gonna have fun together. So I'm probably talking really fast because I am excited because the engine's coming along really well, and I'm just happy about that. Oh, and I also come over here. Took some time to clean up all the suspension components right here because they were just covered in gross. Is the term I like to use. So all that's been sprayed down, some degreaser, and sprayed off, so it's a lot cleaner. So when putting it back together, less dirt on your fingers, So that's where we're at, and let's get started. If you're unsure about where a bolt's going to go, if you're afraid that you might forget it and lose it, what I like to do is put the bolts back where they go inside the block or the bracket, wherever it is they came off. Once I remove that component, I'll put the bolt back in that hole where it goes. That way I know where it's at. Alright, so right now I'm going to go ahead and put on the exhaust manifold on this side. It's always good practice when you're turning down bolts is to turn them down as far as you can by hand before you put on a ratchet or an impact or anything like that. That way it just helps you know if you're putting it in sideways or if you're putting it in, sideways, crooked. That way you don't cross thread and screw out your bolt or your bolt holes, because then you're gonna have a bad time. Also a good practice. If you're new to building engines, get you a Ziploc bag or a sandwich bag or some kind of bag or a box and label it so you know what they are, what they go to. Makes it a lot easier. This side of the engine is pretty much ready to accept the accessories. So let's go ahead and get the other side on, and then I'll come back and torque them. Actually, I'm going to go find those torque specs right now so I can go ahead and torque this down before I move the engine over to the other side. So let's do that. Alright, well you guys just witnessed a royal page of suck. Once again, what not to do when booting your engine. Ah, damn it. Fun stuff, huh? Alright, so it's been a little while since I made an update. Manifolds are on and torqued down. Focus sensors are on, EGR is on, the mount's on, I'm about to be torquing that down now. Belt tensioner is tensioned, it's holding tension pretty good. Sorry there. Okay, so just a quick update. I've been redoing some things that I realized probably could be done better. Or actually, on the timing belt adjuster, there's actually a washer on the back of the adjuster pulley that I forgot to put on. So I had to take back off the tensioner and the adjuster and pretty much the timing belt. So I had to take off the pulley and the belt and the washer to redo all that to make sure that's done correctly. So that's back on, but now I have to retime the engine, and I'm gonna need a second set of hands to do that, so I gotta wait till Ben can come back over here and help me retime the engine. Everything else outside of that is like ready to go. The accessory brackets are on, alternator's on, manifold's on, the water jet for the thermostat's been cleaned, EGR is on, O2 sensors are in the manifolds. So I mean, the only thing left to do really is retime the engine, put the front cover on, put spark plugs in, and then we can drop the motor in the car. The intake manifold, like I said earlier, is going to get done in the car because it'll make putting on the harness easier. And yeah, so we're almost there. I mean, one good day and the motor's back in the car. I'm pretty tired and hungry, so I'm going to end it right here. If I do come back out and work on the engine, you'll see that. If not, you'll see that. So, but thanks again for watching. Thanks for tuning in. We really appreciate it. Remember to go down there, say hi, like button, and give it a good slap, you know? Just slap that like button for me. We really appreciate it. Drop us a comment below, and remember to subscribe. Thanks again. We appreciate you. You have a good day. Peace. Do something awesome.